Chaos breaking out in Charlottesville, Virginia. Screams filling the air as a car drives into a crowd of activists protesting the removal of a Confederate statue.
Go, 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 go.
At least one person dead in the crash, dozens more injured. President Donald Trump speaking out, calling on the public to stand together in the face of such violence.
We condemn in the strongest possible terms this egregious display of hatred, bigotry, and violence on many sides.
In just the past few hours, police have identified the driver behind the wheel of that car. He is 20-year-old James Alex Fields, Jr. of Ohio. News 4 Jax has also learned the person who died is a 32-year-old woman. Her name has not been released. We've been following this story closely since we first brought you word on News 4 Jax at 6. Tonight, a gathering was held in downtown Jacksonville where local activists spoke out on the attack in Virginia. Channel 4's Corley Peel is live there in just minutes. But first, several details just coming in the past few hours. Here's a look at what we know right now. Shortly after the crash in Charlottesville, state police confirmed one of their agency's helicopters crashed outside the city. 2 people were killed, identified as Lieutenant H.J. Cullen and Trooper Pilot Burke Bates. The helicopter was monitoring the white nationalist rally in Charlottesville. All of this unfolding on a day of mounting tensions in Charlottesville. White nationalist demonstrators clashed with counter-protesters and police, and now a state of emergency is in effect. All of it centering around a statue. An already explosive day in Charlottesville, Virginia took a deadly turn. The driver of a gray sedan plowed into a crowd of demonstrators before putting it in reverse and backing out.
The car reversed very fast back up the street, as you can see in the video. So we were still, sort of in the scene and jumped out to get around the corner of this barrier of this building, and the car flew by, and immediately, there was victims started coming out.
The car had tinted windows, so it was difficult to see in. So I was more looking, is this person going to come directly towards me?
The crowds took to the streets as a large white nationalist group demonstrated against the removal of a Confederate statue. Leaders voted to remove the monument earlier this year. As they did so, counter-protesters got involved, leading to violent clashes. The mayor of Charlottesville had strong words for the Unite the Right demonstrators marching there.
This tide of hatred and of intolerance and of bigotry that has come to us and that has marched down with torches the lawn of one of the founders of democracy, it is brought here by outsiders, and it's brought here by people who belong in the trash heap of history with these ideas.
At the same time, a local group who wants to see Confederate symbols in Jacksonville removed is holding an emergency rally downtown. All of this in response to the Charlottesville attack. Channel 4's Corley Peel live at the rally near the Andrew Jackson Memorial downtown. Corley, what's it look like out there?
Well, Ethan, they just wrapped up not that long ago, and people were out here with signs and chanting as they continue to fight to have the Confederate monuments in town taken down. Now, people I spoke with out here earlier tonight say they're saddened and fed up about what happened. They say it's more important now than ever to have the Confederate monuments and names on the bridges in Jacksonville removed. One man I spoke with out here tonight says he wasn't surprised about today's tragic event. He says it could happen here in Jacksonville, but he believes the racism has to stop.
And it doesn't surprise me because this country has never dealt with its race issue, okay? And we have a system that refuses to deal with racism.
The Take 'Em Down Jacks group plans on having an even bigger rally tomorrow at Memorial Park at 6 p.m. Reporting live downtown, Corley Peel, Channel 4, the local station.
We're also seeing an outpouring of reaction across social media from several leaders. Florida Governor Rick Scott tweeted this out saying, quote, "We must be very clear. Florida stands against all forms of racism and bigotry. The hatred displayed in Virginia is despicable and has no place in America." Both of our senators also tweeting today. Marco Rubio saying, quote, "Nothing patriotic about Nazis, the KKK, or white supremacists. It's the direct opposite of what America seeks to be. Hashtag Charlottesville." Jacksonville Mayor Lenny Curry responding to Rubio's quote, saying simply, "Exactly right." And this quote from Bill Nelson tweeted today, "I condemn the hatred and lack of respect for others. It turned into fatal violence, which must not be tolerated. Those are just some of the messages from social media. We are working to compile messages from lawmakers across the country tonight on news4jax.com. Also online right now, you can find a bullet-pointed breakdown of the latest developments. That's under the main story on our homepage. You can also find a timeline of events in Charlottesville leading up to today's events. All that and more on news4jax.com. And don't forget